school, and I first started with still lifes, and then I went to portraits of people, and I'm doing oil paintings, and that really good like backbone of traditional art kind of helped me with the art that I'm doing now. But after that, like sophomore year, I took a summer program at the Rhode Island School of Design, and I worked on a lot of pieces like the shrimp piece. The program really helped me kind of grow my creative process and help me explore more of like what I wanted to do and not just traditional artwork, because they really like tried to push you further, and plus the college environment really helped me to be independent and kind of like depend on myself for my own art and not on other people. So that was like a really big milestone for me, like art-wise, and especially learning about the human anatomy as well, because we did do a lot of new drawings. And then the summer after that, I was lucky enough to be part of GHP, and that really helped me in that we got to use and work with like a lot of mediums like wax, and I think because of that I was able to not be so scared of using different mediums, which helped a lot. And I worked on a lot of pieces like my spade piece, which was really influenced by Jim Dine and his use with using simple instruments and then making them into like great beautiful pieces. And also the program really helped me with me to focus on one piece of like object and then seeing all like the details and being able to draw it further. And all those like events combined has finally like led up to my senior art show this year, which focuses on honeybees and sunflowers and wax, which like for me symbolize like all of the nurturing and community that I've been through to help become like who I am right now. And a lot of pieces involve self-portraits and wax and burning things in the flames, because it all like talks about like the transition that I'm going through from high school to college and like finally being independent and being on my own. A lot of my inspiration comes from mainly three people: John Michael Basquiat, Egon Schiele, and Mark Rothko. I really look at Basquiat for his use of image and words together to make these like striking, powerful pieces that I really like and I take to like some of my art pieces. And then Egon Schiele, like his use of perspective and twisting bodies and self-portraits, like really have inspired me to like not only do realistic portraiture, but to push that further into making it into more interesting, having more interesting perspectives. Finally, Mark Rothko, like his use of non-objectional work and his use of color is really intriguing me, because he can bring so much emotion into one painting, and like that's what I want to achieve. So when people look at my work, they can see not only just like an art piece, but something more than an art piece. Which kind of leads to my creative process in a sense that I do a lot of thumbnails, but most of my work come from like a spur of the moment or like how I feel at that time. My artwork really helps me deal with schoolwork and a lot of things that I like need to work through in my life. So especially my self-portraits for my exit show, and a lot of my pieces. Instead of buying canvases, I usually use objects or materials that are already around me, like cardboard boxes or paper that I make into canvases. And it's really interesting because by using all of these mediums like acrylic paint and tracing paper and Duralar, I can make all these interesting textures that make a really interesting piece with like all of the layers added in the end. And for my exit show, I usually do 2D works, but now I'm really experimenting with like film on art pieces and like layering photography and 3-dimensional works to make my portfolio more well-rounded and not just with like 2D art pieces. Yeah. also for my senior exit show, like I worked a lot on collages last year, and it was usually just like on Stonehenge 20 by 30 like pieces, but now like I'm able to add what I did last year with collaging and then fuse it with the three-dimensional work and portraiture that I've had from my background in traditional artwork.